Today we're going to talk about this intriguing world of currency whereby everyone wants to be a crypto millionaire or gazillionaire, who knows. But anyway, we're going to touch also on the risks and rewards of crypto investing and a specific strategy that I would use simply based on a risk pattern that I prefer when finding all these different coins and these different things. So stick around. We're going to go dive into this right away, and let's do this. All right, so if you're new to this channel, don't forget, first of all, to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, also the notification bell, so that every time there's a new video coming out, you'll get my latest insights on this personal finance journey that I'm going through with you. Okay, so cryptocurrency taken the world by the storm. You've got so many coins today. I don't even know how many coins you have today. It's incredible how much of these different companies just keep creating coins because they want to. It reminds me of listing yourself in the stock market, and everyone says you have to buy this coin because this coin is going to do this, that, and the other. It has a specific project that is going to be amazing for the whole world or for the whole industry or for the whole sector, whatever. And so there was a lot of excitement in the initial part when coin just exploded in value back in 2016, 17, 18. That's when I held Bitcoin. I actually bought a present for our wedding, and this is where I experienced holding Bitcoin. So it was pretty amazing to see the journey of Bitcoin. However, with such excitement, we need to understand that there are so much uncertainty towards Bitcoin, especially within the forces of the banking industry that wants to control such a virtual asset. So first of all, let's get into basics and understand what's cryptocurrencies. And essentially, currencies are just digital or virtual currencies that use cryptocurrency as a security and for the security itself. They are decentralized and they operate under a technology called blockchain, which is a block of information. All the servers around have a bit of information from that block, and everyone has a little bit of information, so it all can't change it, you can't hack it, because all different parts of information of that specific block are spread out through everywhere in the whole world and servers and so forth. It has been something that the early adopters of Bitcoin actually wanted to use or to adopt very early in terms of securities. The second reason is after COVID, especially America has printed a lot of money, created a lot of debt. And with, in this case, Bitcoin, or generally speaking with crypto, you cannot do that. There's a limited amount of coins around in circulation, and you cannot create more. It's a bit like gold. Some people call it the digital gold. And there's actually a really interesting interview between gold versus Bitcoin on the internet. And I saw it a while back. And I think it's a fascinating conversation, because then you weigh the good things and the bad things about gold and crypto. As I said, cryptocurrencies are just simply digital or virtual currencies that run into a system or technology created blockchain, which supposedly is considered like the new industrial revolution. The rewards of owning crypto, and again, I don't own crypto right now, is the fact that they have so much volatility and so much room to grow over time that it has been very appealing for the crypto adopters, especially the Ethereum traders and the Bitcoin traders, because they've seen astronomical amounts of growth. We're talking from, I think it was from $1 to now, I think the new high was $66,000, which made a lot of people a lot of money. And a lot of people, some people apparently got crypto billionaires, which I'm like, okay, cool. But for sure, a lot of people have become the crypto millionaires, and it's awesome, good for them. And but you know, with that perspective, a lot of other coins also seen, apart from the Bitcoins and Ethereums, have seen a lot of growth. So that's like the exciting part of the rewards if you want to keep long term That's an exciting way of using, or at least having it in your portfolio. The second good reward is that these things now actually have real world applications, because with crypto you can transfer money faster, you can transfer money more secure, you can transfer internationally. And if you look at when the war started, I've seen a report apparently that in Ukraine people are using crypto to transfer and to pay for their goods. If you don't have cash, if you don't have access to banks, because just basically the whole banking system is collapsed. There's no more ATMs. It's crazy. Your cards obviously don't work. So if you have crypto in that sense, you'd be able to travel from Ukraine to, I don't know, Moldavia or Romania or whatever, another Baltic country. And so it'll be so much helpful. My third reason is I am a big advocate for freedom. And if you have, especially financial freedom, and if you can have a currency that doesn't devalue, that you can freely exchange, there's no middleman, there's no banks, it's just you and your digital wallet. For me, that is almost the definition of freedom. Now, the value of crypto goes up and down. And so the fact that the rewards are there, they're certainly the other side of the coin, which is really the risks. Because these coins, especially Bitcoin, on average, has a volatility of 10% daily. That's huge. Imagine if the S&P 500 suddenly was moving 10% a day, thinking, oh my gosh, this is like huge. And so if Bitcoin is trading and moving in volatility-wise 10% every day, imagine how much are smaller coins going to move. They're doing 50%. If today the Bitcoin is up 10% or 15%, the small coins, even Ethereum, going to be like 20, 25%, maybe 30%. Small coins, even more. Obviously depends on each case, in a sense that like maybe there's more news or worse news for that coin, but gives you a perspective of investing in those coins. So they're extremely volatile, and we need to take in that consideration. If you like volatility, I personally like to live a more peaceful life after being so many years in the financial markets. So I prefer not having so much volatility in my life, because at least you don't wake up and go, oh, no, it's down 25%. So no. Security concerns. There's a lot of hacks, a lot of scams, a lot of different things that we need to be aware. This is where two-factor authentication apparently it has even been hacked onto a Bitcoin account. I've seen reports, not sure if this is true or not. But those are one of my security concerns. Is imagine if I had, $1 million worth of Bitcoin. If I lose that password, if I lose a thing, it's like $1 million that I can't retrieve. And I just lost $1 million to the system. So then what do you do afterwards? Honestly, so this is like a really big concern that I have in this digital world of cryptocurrency and many other things. So I do hold it in a exchange, or you hold it in these portable crypto wallets. But again, if you lose that wallet, you just maybe lost $1 million worth of Bitcoin, and thinking, oh my gosh, what do you do? What do you do next? Where is it? Where is it? So I like to have a comfortable life in that sense. My third risk point is lack of regulation. As I said, you can be prone to scam. I know a close case to mine. There was a big scam in the market. I saw it firsthand, and these guys saying everything's fine, to the moon, blah, blah, blah. Next week or something, it was all gone. So this highly unregulated space that can offer freedom means that there's a high skepticism in the whole market. And if you use a network or you've used an exchange and that exchange is hacked, you're probably not going to get your money back. And if they steal one of your money, they steal part of your money. I don't know if that would be the case, but there has been certainly a lot of times that I think they managed to get into an exchange and stole $100 million worth of cryptocurrency. Obviously, balancing all these different risks and rewards in the crypto world is essential. So I guess the question is, how can we make more educated decisions? First of all, before getting into crypto, understand what crypto is. Understand the actual risks as I have outlined a few, and just keep immersing yourself. I think investing in crypto is the easy part. Maintaining crypto is the very hard part. And so it's important that you need to understand the risks of investing in these kind of new technologies, in these kinds of new types of investments. And so it needs to mature until the point that then people feel more comfortable, especially the newbies. And there will be some sort of regulation, but it will be in many ways limited, because people don't want regulations, given that how today the financial world works. But then we have to understand that it's a price to pay when we invest in these things. Educate yourself. Next one in my list would be diversification. If you want to build a portfolio of currencies, and if that's your goal, then do kind of 5 to 10% on each coin. I would even say, again, not financial advice, I would even do 40% coin or Bitcoin, Ethereum, 50% Bitcoin, and the rest you diversify. You put 5% on each that you think it's a good idea. Do your research, but diversify. My third point is secure your investments with really strong passwords. Make sure you're using reputable, good wallets that are industry standard. They're the chosen ones. You'll thank yourself later, because it's not worth the risk of losing this all. And lastly, two-factor authentication. You can just link it up even to your phone number, and whereby when you get in, you receive a text to your phone number, and only you, hopefully, receive that text if the hackers haven't access to fully your phone. So these are the risks and the rewards of using cryptocurrency. One last question that I would impose myself is, if I would wanted to start doing this and investing, apart from using the diversification, would be very basic, to the sense that I would just buy the two biggest coins, Ethereum and Bitcoin. Do a split between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Could be something like, so 60 Bitcoin, 20% Ethereum, and the rest diversify in cryptocurrencies. I would stake Bitcoin and Ethereum to the exchange, and they pay you interest, and you don't do anything. You just keep receiving interest like banks. You keep your money in a bank. Today, we are living in a high inflated world, whereby the interest rates are going higher. Interest rates are much better than they were certainly in the last 14 years or 12 years or whatever. So the same would apply. You just put the Bitcoin like at Binance, and not only Binance, but you have so many others, probably better. I only experience Binance. And from there, if you wanted to keep buying more Bitcoin or buying more crypto, you just slowly every month do it and do it again, to the point that you actually have a quite good balance in your portfolio. My conclusion, really, all this can be a really exciting journey investing in cryptocurrencies, but it has its challenges, it has its volatilities, it has its risks. So educate yourself, be cautious, take smaller risks, and just remember that today could be a great day for crypto, because your balance is up, 10%, let's say, 5%, but tomorrow it could be down much more. So it is a journey that you must endure if you want to get into investments. And it's not an easy journey, especially when you're investing, because all your emotions will come up. And I know this by experience. I have tried day trading. I have tried several types of trading as well. And I've seen futures day trading firsthand from large accounts that I was managing. I was actually one of the account managers for a few funds, and it's exciting, but you must stay robust into your emotions, otherwise you will start making mistakes and things that actually will not be good for you and for your portfolio. Once again, thank you for joining me today. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, share it with someone that actually wants to understand a bit more about crypto and with my own perspective. And don't forget to subscribe if you feel that this content is valuable for your personal financial life. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.